違うかも千里の道が一歩から石のように硬い存在する地にもつながないままなでしこ進撃で癒す
Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about some popular skincare myths that you need to stop believing from now on. Now skincare can be like very confusing, what to use, what to not. Well, it's completely up to you what to do, but I can assure you some things to not do. And before jumping on to the video, if you're new to my channel today, hey, I'm Sahi and I'm so grateful because you clicked on my video. So yeah, let's get started. So skincare myth number 1. Hot water can open up your pores. The size of your pores can never shrink or open. Like, think carefully, it's your skin, not some rubber or plastic that it will shrink or open with hot and cold water. The size of your pores remains still. Yes, hot water is really good for cleaning up dirt and oil from your skin, but it cannot open your pores, neither can cold water shrink them. So taking a hot water steam once in a week or twice in a week is really good for your skin. You should do that, but never splash hot water directly into your skin. It can damage your skin, it can make your skin dry. So yeah, never do that. Skincare myth number 2. You will have more acne if you eat oily or greasy food. Well, this fact is completely baseless. This is not scientifically proven at all. First of all, the reason of our pimples and acne is sebum that is in our skin. That has no relation with the oil in our food. So no matter how much oil you intake with your food, that will not affect your acne or pimples. Yes, of course, eating less oil is good for your health overall, but it has no relation with your acne. So if mohalle ki auntia tells you not to eat oil because you will get more acne, don't believe in them, because mohalle ki auntia don't know anything. They also heard it from their mohalle ki auntia, and this mohalle ki auntia cycle should be stopped for good. And skincare myth number 3. You will have acne if you wear makeup. Again, completely baseless. There is no way you can develop more acne by wearing makeup. Yes, of course, if you sleep with your makeup on, it can cause you acne, but not because of the ingredients in the makeup. It can cause you acne because it can clog your pores up, and clogging your pore means bacteria inside, and it will cause a pimple. But there is no way, no scientific explanation that makeup can cause you acne. Just make sure you wear a good primer or aloe vera gel if you don't have primer, and make sure to wash your face twice after removing your makeup. It is important. Double cleansing is important for removing makeup because some ingredients are hard and it stays on your skin. And makeup should not stay in your skin for a night, and that can cause you not only pimples, that can cause you many more skin things, can damage your skin, and yeah, stuff like that. Skincare myth number 4. Now this is a big issue among mohalle ki auntia and Indian mothers, and that is anything marked as natural or chemical free is better for your skin than chemical products. Not at all. Everyone's skin is different. Though natural products are good for your skin, absolutely they are good for your skin, but for some people chemical products are also very good, and it does not mean at all that if the product has chemical it will not do your skin good. The chemicals are there for some reason. They are also good for your skin. That's why they are in those products. So it doesn't mean that always anything. First of all, nothing is completely natural. It has to go through a chemical process to be in your skincare routine. For example, aloe vera gel. It's not pure aloe vera gel. Like, they are not taking the aloe vera gel from the plant and getting it inside the box and packaging to you. No, that aloe vera is growing through a process so that it doesn't rot, because you're going to use it for months. And same with like rose water. They are not like exactly taking the water from the rose and putting it inside the box and packaging to you. No, that also goes through a chemical process. Same like which products has honey, milk, like that are not raw things, so that cannot be called 100% natural. Okay, no thing is 100% natural. It has to go through a chemical process. So of course some chemicals are good for your skin, and you should consult your doctor. If you have very bad skin conditions, you can consult your doctor, and you can take chemical products that will not do you harm, that will do you good. Skincare myth number 5. The harder you exfoliate, the better it is to clean your face. No, the harder you exfoliate, the more chances you're peeling off your skin's layer. Like, not literally peeling off your skin's layer, but it can damage some skin cells that are there. Like, if you have really delicate skin, even if you don't have delicate skin, it can still cause you damage. You should always choose an exfoliator which is gentle, first of all, Do not use homemade exfoliators such as salt and sugar. Do not use salt and sugar on your face directly. Like, you can use salt, you can mix salt with water, normal warm water, lukewarm water, and then you can exfoliate with it gently, but never ever use sugar on your face. Sugar is very bad for your skin. Like, sugar is overall bad for everything. Sugar is bad for health, sugar is bad for your skin, sugar is bad for your hair. But I will suggest is not using salt and sugar at all. Use a gentle scrubber. Some Ayurvedic companies have nice gentle scrubs, and I am not sponsoring anyone, but I got this scrub from Blue Nectar few weeks ago. Like, I got it as a collaboration we had on Instagram, and I am seriously loving this. If you want to invest some more on your like exfoliator, you can go for it. Like, just go for it. This is awesome. It's gentle, it clears your skin, it makes your skin feels smooth. Of course, it's a little bit costly for like someone who is just starting their skincare. It's a little bit costly, but it's worth it. I'll just link it down in the description box if you want to buy them. Otherwise, there are many companies like Lotus Herbals is good, and Himalaya scrub is really good. Like, I'm just telling you some examples. I'll link them all down below because I have personally used them and I know they are good. So yeah, these are just some examples. Otherwise, you can use any scrub you want. Just make sure to use it gently and not like rubbing it in your skin for good. Skincare myth number 6. You don't need to apply a moisturizer if you have oily skin. Again, big no, you have to apply a moisturizer. A moisturizer does not make your skin oily. Let me explain why you need to wear a moisturizer even if you have oily skin. You get oily skin because of your sebum, sebaceous glands. Like, sebaceous glands always try to moisturize your skin. It releases the sebum out in your skin to make your skin moisturized. If you use moisturizer every day after you've washed your face, the sebum will release less. It's a long process. You have to keep moisturizing your face. Do not try to make your face dry if you have oily skin, or it will just increase the release of sebum on your skin. I hope I could make it clear to you guys. Anyway, skincare myth number 7 and the last myth, which is you can apply Colgate on your pimples and they will vanish. Like, this is the dumbest thing I've been seeing on YouTube and social media. Like, many YouTubers are showing that if you apply Colgate on your like pimple and they will vanish. Like, it has it is just completely baseless. It will damage your skin. Like, Colgate is supposed to make your teeth whiter. How can you expect something which makes your teeth whiter to decrease your pimples? How can people be this much dumb? Like, I get it, applying Colgate on your pimple may seem soothing at first, and you may also feel that the pimple is getting smaller, but that's because it's drying out your skin, not because it is killing the bacteria. Colgate cannot kill the bacteria in your pimples. This is baseless. This should be stopped. It can damage your skin and you can get peeling skin if you have really sensitive skin. And if you have really sensitive skin, don't even try putting Colgate on your face. Not only Colgate, like any toothpaste generally, do not apply toothpaste on your pimples or in your face. If you want something to like make your pimples vanish, you can consult your doctor. I was using a medicine the doctor prescribed me. Like, if you are subscribed from a very long time, you know how my skin was. I don't even want to discuss it, but now it's all gone. But I had been using a doctor prescribed medicine. I cannot name the medicine as it was prescribed by my doctor, and younger audience may buy it and get side effects. But what I can tell you is, for a few months I've been using Acne Star and it's helping me really nicely. So if you want, you can buy Acne Star, and if you don't want to buy it from medical store, you can always use raw honey on your skin. Raw honey is very good. And you can use lemon juice. Lemon juice is also very good to like soothe out pimples or decrease pimples. First of all, do not even expect your pimples to be gone in 1 or 2 days. It will take time. It will take some time for your pimples to vanish. So yeah, let's just end this video today here. If you guys want a skincare guide, tell me in the comment box. I will make sure to make a skincare guide for you guys. So moral of this video was, Don't listen to your mohalle ki aunties. And this was it. Like this video if you guys liked it. Share it with all your beautiful friends and family members. And yeah, if you like my content, subscribe me. I'll make sure to link all the products I mentioned down in the description box so you can check them out. So yeah, that was it for today's video. Thanks for watching.